Max Verstappen was born on the 30th of September 1997 in Hasselt, Belgium, to a family where racing was not a passion, but a heritage. His father, Jos Verstappen, was a seasoned Formula One driver, while his mother, Sophie Kumpen, had once ruled karting circuits across Europe. Raised in a household that echoed with engine roars and tire screeches, Max was never meant to live an ordinary life. Though born in Belgium, he chose to race under the Dutch flag, proudly embracing the nationality of his father. His first brush with competitive racing came before most children had learned to ride a bicycle. By the time he was 4, Max was already go-karting, and before he turned 18, he was competing with the elite of motorsport. He made his Formula One debut at the age of just 17 with Toro Rosso in 2015, making history as the youngest driver ever in the sport. From the moment he entered the grid, it was clear that a storm had arrived. His fearless overtakes, daring racecraft, and natural instincts defied his age and earned him the respect of seasoned veterans. It wasn't long before Red Bull Racing saw the promise in him and brought him into their main team in 2016. His very first race for Red Bull, the Spanish Grand Prix, ended in a historic victory, making him the youngest Grand Prix winner in history. The world watched in awe. It wasn't just talent, it was hunger, precision, and pure raw aggression, tamed only by genius. Fast forward to the year 2025, and Max Verstappen is not just a driver, he is a phenomenon. At the ongoing 2025 Monaco Grand Prix, a race renowned for its tight corners and unforgiving streets, the tension was palpable. Lando Norris stunned the paddock by claiming pole position with a breathtaking lap time of 1 minute 9.954 seconds. Charles Leclerc, the home hero, looked poised for pole after dominating the practice sessions, but was forced to settle for second after encountering traffic in Q3. Oscar Piastri and Lewis Hamilton followed closely, but Verstappen, despite a valiant effort, could only manage P5. The drama intensified when Hamilton was handed a 3-place grid penalty for impeding Verstappen during qualifying, a moment that exposed the enduring rivalry and combustible tension between two of the sport's fiercest competitors. Yet, despite the setback, Verstappen remains composed, focused, and ready to pounce. Max Verstappen's racing style is a blend of art and aggression. He attacks corners with razor-sharp precision, demanding a car setup that offers a pointy, aggressive front end. He thrives in a machine that dances on the edge of oversteer, using his right foot like a sculptor uses his chisel, carving perfection with throttle modulation. Unlike many drivers who struggle when the car isn't perfectly balanced, Verstappen adapts, evolves, and extracts every ounce of performance. His ability to manipulate the car mid-corner, balancing throttle and steering like a symphony conductor, is unmatched. Red Bull engineers have learned to build a car that complements this ferocity, allowing Max to push harder and deeper than anyone else on the grid. He is known to take risks, but they are never blind. They are calculated, clinical, and more often than not, brilliant. Away from the racetrack, Max Verstappen lives a life befitting a modern king of motorsport. As of 2025, his net worth is estimated to be around $210 million. His annual salary alone, without bonuses, clocks in at $65 million, making him the highest-paid driver on the grid. But the money doesn't stop there. He has endorsement deals with brands like Jumbo, Viaplay, Heineken, and EA Sports, all of which further inflate his earnings. He travels the globe in style aboard his personal Dassault Falcon 8X private jet, a $50 million flying palace. On water, he commands the waves with his 33-meter Superyacht, aptly named Unleash the Lion. His garage, meanwhile, is a treasure trove of engineering marvels, from a Renault RS01 and Porsche 911 GT3 RS to a Ferrari Monza SP2 and an Aston Martin Valkyrie worth over $2.7 million. Despite all this wealth, Verstappen maintains a relatively private lifestyle. He resides in Monaco, in a £13.4 million penthouse overlooking the Fontvieille harbour, not for the show but for the serenity it offers after the chaos of a race weekend. In his personal life, Max is grounded by love. He has been in a committed relationship with Brazilian-Dutch model Kelly Piquet since 2020, And in April 2025, the couple welcomed their first child together, a daughter named Lily. She joins Kelly's daughter Penelope from a previous relationship, creating a close-knit family that brings Max a sense of balance in his otherwise fast-paced world. Fluent in Dutch, English and German, Verstappen shares a multilingual bond with fans across the globe. He is a devoted supporter of football clubs PSV Eindhoven and FC Barcelona. Despite his fame, Max often shuns the spotlight, focusing instead on his craft and family. In 2022, he was appointed an officer in the Order of Orange Nassau, a testament not just to his sporting excellence, but also to the pride he brings to the Dutch people. Max's list of achievements grows longer with each passing season. He holds the record as the youngest driver and youngest race winner in Formula One history. He is a multiple-time world champion, with over 50 Grand Prix victories to his name. His dominance in the early 2000s and 20s was nothing short of legendary, at times making Formula One look like a one-man show. But for all his personal glory, Verstappen is a man who gives back. His philanthropic efforts often fly under the radar, but they are substantial. He has made significant donations to organizations like MENCAP and has auctioned off race memorabilia to support various causes. He participates in fundraising events such as the World Run for Spinal Cord Injury Research and is an active voice in campaigns encouraging diversity and inclusion in motorsport. He has particularly supported initiatives aimed at increasing opportunities for women in racing, advocating for a sport that welcomes talent irrespective of gender. But Max Verstappen is not content with just being a racing icon. He is building a legacy beyond the driver's seat. In 2022, he launched Verstappen.com Racing, a platform designed to support up-and-coming drivers across multiple racing disciplines. By 2025, his team had made a name in the GT World Challenge Europe Sprint Cup and the Deutsche Tourenwagen Masters. That same year, Verstappen.com Racing made its Endurance Cup debut with an Aston Martin Vantage AMR GT3 Evo, signaling Max's broader ambitions in motorsport. He has often hinted at a desire to one day run his own racing team in Formula One or another top-tier category. With every decision, Verstappen is laying the foundation for a future where his impact on the sport will extend far beyond lap times and podium finishes. Max Verstappen's story is still being written. Every race, every lap, every overtaking maneuver adds a new chapter to a saga that began with a little boy in a go-kart and has grown into a global phenomenon. He is not merely chasing records, he is crafting a dynasty. From the streets of Monaco to the circuits of Suzuka and Silverstone, he drives not just with his hands, but with heart, instinct, and the unrelenting fire of greatness. In the grand theatre of Formula One, Max Verstappen is not just a character. He is the main act, the pulse of a generation, the man who turned pressure into poetry and speed into legacy. This is Anything Trend, where legends breathe and stories like these never go untold. Subscribe now and ride with us through every twist of destiny. Because here, the trend is greatness.